Welcome, Hearthstoners. It's Jester versus Season 6. I'm playing Grommash Meta Control, and we're climbing the ladder here. I've done my Hunt the Hunter for the day. Won't be doing that again until tomorrow. So here we are queuing up, and let's see what our next opponent is. Gul'dan. Well, that's excellent, because we're either looking to put up a second handlock or a second zoo video, so either way it's fine. Looking at my starting hand here, the Taskmaster is okay to keep if it's zoo. The weapon is okay to keep if it's zoo. An Acolyte is always nice. And the Taskmaster combos well with Execute should I draw it against handlock. So we'll keep the whole hand, and I get a Sludge Belcher and pass the turn. He coins out a Juggler. Okay, it's Zoo. Excellent. Let's see, what should we do about a Juggler? Draw a War Axe. Well, ask for an answer, and you get an answer. The Juggler cannot catch axes, only knives. Now you want to take care of the Knife Juggler right away against Zoo, because any minion that he casts from there on out, and even some that he spills from Death Rattle, end up being a trouble. We're going to go ahead and put the Acolyte out. Never mind Nerubian eggs. Eggs, which you'll see in Druid builds, as well as some Zoo builds and Paladin builds, are really not something to worry about until they hatch. And it's up to your opponent to make them hatch. So don't worry about them so much. We're going to drop an Armor Smith, then we're going to drop a Taskmaster and draw a card off of our Acolyte and gain an armor. Gotta love the synergy of the opening. We're going to kill the Golem and then go to the face with the Acolyte. The pressure early really doesn't matter so much as survivability does, but it doesn't hurt either. In case I draw a Brawl, I don't want that Harvest Golem coming back. Okay, he just cracked his egg. Now we get to worry about the Nerubian that comes out, but the egg isn't a threat still. Just forget about it. Let him crack it. Okay, let's see here. I've got 5 mana. Staring down the barrel of 2 4/4s. Belcher sounds like the right play. Pass the turn. It's going to take both of them to kill the Belcher, and then the Belcher is going to spawn another Taunter on top of that. They would both be 4/1s. The Armor Smith would gain 2 armor from it and be able to clean up one of the 4/4s. A Doom Guard puts a damper on our concept, but that's okay. We still gain the 1 armor, and we still mitigate one of the attacks. That Belcher was extreme value right there. He bought us a lot. Now, dual shield slams. Let's slam the Doomguard, we'll slam the Dwarf, and we'll axe the Nerubian. We're still very high on the life total. He's got 3 cards to our 3 cards. And we have an axe in play, so we have the tempo. We have another axe in hand, so we can clean up whatever he casts from here on out. As far as we're concerned, this game's already over. There's a Taunter. There's another Taunter. Well, one of them dies. There's an Imp. And we draw Ysera. We'll just Loatheb and pass the turn. Hopefully he'll send his Imp and the Taunter both into Loatheb to try and clear the board, since it's a value trade. And if he does, well, Loatheb just turned into a board clear, which is absolutely amazing. The Dwarf gives him a value much better by just trading the Imp and leaving the Taunter on the board, but that's okay as well. Brings out a 3/1 Divine Shield. I take a point of damage. We still have an axe. Although now we have another taunter to do. Ah, we don't. The taunter can be dealt with by the Black Knight. We'll go ahead and do that. Bring out a board presence, armor up, and pass the turn. Next turn, that Black Knight can slam into something and become value. And he's digging deeper into his deck. That's excellent. We are way ahead of the curve right now against Zoo. Usually you don't get this well of a spill. Alright, well, we're going to want to drop the axe now that the creepers hit the table because of death rattle timing issues. And we're going to want to trade with that 4/4 as well, so we'll do that. Drop Ysera and pass the turn. It's a sister. That's okay. I was hoping for Awakens. But the sister's fine. He's probably going to trade his little, cracks the spider. Now some of you might wonder why he'd do that instead of spending the Divine Aura on his 1/1. And the reason is because of that Sun Cleric, or because of a Dire Wolf, or because of a Defender of Argus. That Divine Aura is very valuable to Zoo. Alright, Grommash and a Ghoul. We'll charge to the face. Now he's got to kill the Ghoul. And no, we're not going to trigger Grommash, because when the Ghoul dies, it's going to trigger him anyway. We'll just get another card and pass the turn. Play Patient, play Samurai, do not play Berserker. And now when he kills that Ghoul, half of his board's going to go away. His Divine Auras are going to go away. Our Grommash will become huge, and he will be a dead Warlock. Well, the Defender of Argus cuts half of the problem away, because now he doesn't have any minions that die to it. But that's okay, because we have answers for both of his taunts. We can hit him with an axe. We can hit him with Ysera. I don't know. What do you guys think? An axe? Yeah, let's just end it now. No use dragging on a game when you got lethal. Have a nice day.